I noticed the scruffy face there. What was this about?
Nothing really. Just haven't shaved in a while.
Are you gonna go for a Grizzly Adams look this year?
And probably not. John Hood actually stole my razor, so I haven't had it in a few days. So that's really the big thing.
Okay, so it's not.
It's not a new look, no.
Okay. Well, tell me, Jarrod, I understand you went to Africa this summer. Tell me about that trip. Where'd you go?
We went to Ethiopia. It was a UK athletics-based trip, so 8 different athletes from different teams were able to go.
And you were the basketball man.
And I was the basketball. Actually, Ray Oliver got to go with us too, so that was funny. It was pretty much a service trip. We just helped the people of Ethiopia. We went around and gave them food to different areas, gave them mattresses, different things, and I mean, it's just a really good trip. Definitely a wake-up call, a new perspective on life. So it's probably the best trip I've ever taken and the most impactful to me that I've ever taken.
How long were you over there?
We were only over there in Ethiopia for 6 days. It was an 8-day trip because it took 2 days to travel there and back. So.
What you say most impactful? How did it impact you? What impression did it make on you?
I mean, it just literally seemed like a different world over there. I understand the third world phrase now because I honestly didn't understand it was like actually in this world. I mean, it just seemed a whole lot different than America. But the thing was that those people were some of the most happiest people I knew, and most joyful people I knew, and they have nothing. And it just kind of made a wake-up call to me that I'm over here playing for UK basketball, and I complain about running in the morning or complain about anything, and how they have nothing and are so happy. So that was just the biggest thing to me. Makes me never want to complain the rest of my life.
Well, that's the thought I had when you said that, was that they have next to nothing and they're happy. A lot of Americans have abundance and they're griping all the time, like me.
Yeah.
How aware of that were you prior to going over there?
I mean, I always hear about people going on mission trips and overseas and how it changed their lives, but I really don't think you can experience it until you've actually been over there. I mean, I've seen commercials and heard stories.
What do you see there that is a surprise to you, or it wasn't something you anticipated?
I mean, one is just the extreme poverty. I mean, there's 5 families living in one little house, which is not really a house. It's just something that will block the rain out, and just mud on the floor with one mattress. But yeah, just the extreme poverty. But at the same time, they were so thankful that we were over there, and they're blessing our country. God bless your country. And I mean, it's just kind of a wake-up call. Like, man, we have so much over here, and we complain probably more than anyone.
Exactly. How it would be kind of a cliche, but players complain about playing time. That's one of the complaining. Does this change your thoughts about that, or is it so central to being an athlete, wanting to play, that, I mean, it's just part of it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely think this trip has impacted my basketball mind too. Obviously, I'm a competitor, and everyone in this room is a competitor, so you want playing time, and you want your number to be called, and you want the fans to like you and all of that stuff. But at the same time, if you work your hardest and that doesn't happen, then what can you do? And you can't really complain about it, because I'm so blessed right now, even being on this team or being in this country, that if I work my hardest and that doesn't work out, then I've done my best, and I can't complain about that, because I'm in a great spot right now compared to people in different countries.
What is how steep is the hill this year compared to last year or the year before in terms of getting playing time?
Oh, I mean, it's going to be a dogfight.
Is it steeper this year than it was
definitely
last year?
Steeper than last year, because I was telling them we have at least 2 or 3 guys that can possibly start at each position, and I mean that could run the team and do it well. So practice is going to be huge as far as to see who can play and who cannot play, and I think
Andrew is one, right?
Andrew is one, yeah.
Who else?
For the point guard,
Yeah.
Me, Andrew, Dominique, and myself, just for point guards duties, and then everyone, like the two as James Young and John Hood and Aaron, and every position is just going to be a dogfight in practice. But I definitely think that's going to help every one of us, so that's going to be a good thing.
Obviously, not everybody's going to be happy.
Not everyone will be happy with playing time, but everyone will definitely be better. That's the good thing.
Do you ever wonder if you're an agreeable guy, that could work against you? That well, if we set Jarrod aside, he will take it better than somebody else will. So okay, well that's what we'll do.
I mean, I hope it's not like that. I don't think it is. I think they really look at what you do and how hard you work and how good you are and what you do in practice. And I think that's definitely the biggest thing that they look at. So I don't think it's just being who's more agreeable.
Is that plausible to, so it's not even plausible to you, something that?
I don't think so. I hope not.
Yeah, exactly. How much do you feel like you showed something last year? Do you know what I mean? How much do you think you surprised Coach Cal last year?
I definitely think I surprised him a lot. I think he finally got comfortable with putting me in the game, and I think it wasn't just where he's worrying the whole time I'm out there. I think it's that if I put him in, he might help us. And I think that's just the biggest thing I wanted to prove to him and the rest of the coaches.
Tell me if I'm wrong. Robert Morris was something of a personal triumph for you.
Yeah, I mean, obviously for me, it gave me a lot of confidence that, I mean, he went to me and I was able to play well, obviously. Couldn't get too excited because we lost, but it was definitely a confidence booster for me, and hopefully it showed the coaches that I can play.